Good morning. I hope everyone had a great snow, sunshine, rain, mud day off yesterday. So we are back in class and at work or wherever you may be today. I wanted to do a quick video for you explaining the teacher activity that you will be doing for class. So I have a couple of examples for you today. For the teacher activity, you are not doing something, super hard or super long, okay? So hopefully you are working with 3, 4, or 5-year-olds. You may be with 2-year-olds. I understand sometimes that happens as well. So I just wanted to do a couple of examples for you. With this age group of children, their attention span is really short. So your activity, is going to be maybe about 10 minutes long because like I said, their attention span is really short. So I have a couple of examples for you, and so let's just jump right in. Okay, so if you go to Blackboard, click on Course Content and scroll down. Here it is, Teaching Activity. Okay, in this folder, this is everything that you need to do your teaching activity. So we're going to open this folder up, and you see Teaching Activity Planning Form. Okay, when you click on this, it's going to download. Really? Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, let me move that over. All right. This is the blank form that you need to fill out, okay? This gives you a little paragraph explaining what you can do. Your activity can be done a couple of different ways, okay? You can do this activity whole group if you would like. You can do it with a small group of children. So it's totally up to you if you want to do your entire class or if you just want to do it with maybe 4 or 5 children. So talk to your cooperating teacher and see what might be best, or maybe if she wants you just to pull a couple of kids to work with, okay? All right, right here you will see, you will type your report in paragraph form. Okay, that is super important. Yes, you are turning this paper in, but this is not your final project, okay? You will type your report in paragraph form. Obviously, this is not in paragraph form. I've had students turn this in before as their final project, and I'm like, this is not typed and it's not in paragraph form. I'm like, you realize that, right? And they're like, yep. I'm like, so would you like to take it back and try again? They're like, nope. And I'm like, so you realize your grade is not going to be that great? They're like, yep. I'm like, okay. So make sure it's typed in a paragraph form, and I'll show you an example in just a minute. Okay, all of this is due by April 16th, 2019, but if you complete this before then and you want to turn it in before that, that is totally okay. All right, you're going to give a description of the project or activity, what skills are being developed, the age of the children, their reaction, and then just any additional information, or if you want to include photos. When it comes to taking pictures, just a reminder, you cannot take pictures of the children, okay? Even if it's the back of their head, that's not allowed, okay? Even their finger and elbow, no part of them can be in the picture at all, okay? You just put on here the date that you're going to do this and have your teacher or the director sign this, okay? All right. So here is an example of a form that is filled out. Okay. This is really quick. I mean, you don't have to be very elaborate on this form. She just put what she was going to do, the skills developed, the age, the reaction of the children, and then she included 2 pictures, the day she was going to do it, and then the teacher signed it. So that's just an example of what that looks like. Okay, let's go back. Okay. All right. This is her report typed up. And you can, kind of skim through that if you want to. All she did was take her activity page that looked like this. Y'all can see. Whoops, I'm not good at that. All she did, and she just went down where it says description of project or activity. She just started at the top, and she just kind of expanded on that a little more, okay? The next thing, what skills are being developed? Her next paragraph, I'm sorry. The children are developing listening and reading comprehension skills. And then she just talked about that a little bit. That third section, age of children for which this project was designed. The project was designed for children ages 4 and 5. So she just went down each one, and that's how she came up with this paper. Is your paper gonna be this long? I don't know. Is it gonna be a little shorter? There's really no set length. Just make sure you touch on each of these points in your paper, and you're gonna be fine. Okay? All right, let's back up. This is your rubric. This is how you're going to be graded. If you'll look under content, these sections right here, they match this page right here. I can't get over it. They match these descriptors right here. It's the same exact thing. So if you hit on these in your paper, you're going to be just fine. All right. Okay. This is where you will submit. Okay, I have this in twice. I will fix that. Blackboard was being a little silly the other day. This is where you will submit your teaching activity. You just click on that. Okay, you just browse your computer and upload it and then click submit at the bottom. Once again, this is due April 16th, 2019. But if you want to submit it earlier than that, then you are more than welcome. Okay. So all of this is located underneath the teaching activity folder, which is all under course content. Now I'm going to demonstrate this activity. So this student read this book, Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. Do you have to read a book? No, that's totally up to you. So all she did was she just went through and read Pete the Cat. I love Pete the Cat, great books. So she just went through and read the book. Summary of this book, Pete the Cat has 4 groovy buttons. He keeps losing a button each time they just pop off, and talks about, is Pete the Cat going to be sad? And oh goodness, no, he doesn't cry. So that's the summary of the book. He just keeps losing buttons. Ooh. Her activity. She printed off a shirt. She found it on Pinterest and just printed it off, and then she laminated it. She gave one of these to each student. And then she gave a dice to each student. And then she gave the student some plastic buttons. What each student was to do was to take the dice and roll it. And then whatever number it landed on, they were to count the dots, 1, 2. And then they were to count out the buttons, 1, 2, and then place them on the shirt. And the object was to get 10 buttons on their shirt. So that was the activity, just really short. She read the book, and then they came over and then put the buttons on their shirt. That was it. After that, after they played a couple times by themselves, she then grouped the students. She paired them up so they were facing across from each other on the table. And then they were trying to compete against each other and take turns to see who could get 10 buttons on their shirt first. So I had a little competition going on. So just really short and simple. Okay, I'm going to show you another one. This student, filled out their paper as well and had a report. Okay, this student included some pictures. She read the book, Pumpkins. Okay, and after that, she made this little sheet, Life Cycle of a Pumpkin. And there's Velcro around here. And all of these pop off. It'd help if I would put it in the right place. All of these just Velcro off. Let me pull these off for you. Well. Okay. So each student was to take their life cycle of a pumpkin, and she would put the first one on for them, which is the seed. So she put this seed on, and their job was to finish out the life cycle of the pumpkin by the book. So then they would just attach it and then just keep going. Okay? And complete the life cycle of the pumpkin. And she made one of these for each student, and they got to take it home. So real simple. If your teacher is doing themes, they have a theme each week, they may want you to do an activity that correlates with the theme. They may not. So just talk with your teacher and see what they want you to do. If you're having trouble coming up with an activity, just email me or call me, come by. We can sit and think about something. Pinterest is a great resource. Definitely look at Pinterest. If you are trying to find something with, bugs, and you have 4-year-olds, put in bug activity for 4-year-olds on Pinterest. Tons of stuff pops up. So definitely use Pinterest as a resource. I hope that helps you and just kind of maybe calmed your nerves a little bit if you just weren't really sure what you were going to do. So once again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm definitely here to help y'all. And I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.